Well, when about 2 or 3 weeks ago, in the lead up to our 65th, dependent anniversary, uh, you may want to call it independence, fine and good. Um, I think a lot of Nigerians said that it was just a scratch on the surface, that many more were coming. When the Ogoni four, this time round, added to the previous four, were granted, posthumous pardon. In this case, it's too large. But in a country where everything is politicized and everything must have a geopolitical spread, I think that if such pardon should be granted, just like a lot of people, not just Atiku Abubakar, civil society organizations, major stakeholders, people of conscience have been talking, it shouldn't be so widespread. Particularly of mention is that of Miriam Sanda, a woman who had an altercation with the husband. The husband had left home. A peacemaker came, it was settled, and the husband went to sleep. I mean, this is not the kind of story we'd like to tell, but I think some of us have watched horror movies. We've heard fairy tales that depict stuff like this, but this is not a fairy tale. Only for the young man to be sleeping and then in cold blood he was murdered by someone he called the wife. If the altercation had resulted in this fatality, one would have said, okay, maybe in the heat of rage and all that. But to think that the young man had left home, returned, somebody followed, made peace, and then this happened. And how long was that? And then you grant him pardon to her. We hear of drug, convicts, not addicts, convicts